Hi everyone! Welcome back for day 3 of making Princess Peach Super Smash Bros. Brawl's cosplay costume. Yesterday we made the earrings and the chest piece. I also have that done. The gold ring is drying and hopefully I will get that attached to the dress today. Today's goals are to get most of the bodice done, if not all of it, and hopefully start the sleeves, the big poofy sleeves on the side. So let's get started. I have the center piece for the top. And I've made 2 of these just in case I mess one up. So this will be the centerpiece of the top. And I've also made a stencil that is going over top. I printed this stencil out. I just took the actual picture of the dress and I printed it out and I cut it out with a very sharp knife. So be careful if you do that because it is very difficult. So I'm now going to pin this onto the top of the dress and I will be going over it with gold paint to make the design on the top of the dress. Now also, this goes on the top of the dress, and I'm going to place it on here and then I'll show you so you can get an idea. So this goes on the top of the dress, like so, and then around it there's a gold ring that touches the design right here. The gold ring goes around, and this will be blue, and then the rest of it will be gold. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm going to start pinning this on. I'm forfeiting a lot of my pins for this, so hopefully we get this taken care of. Just have to center it. So right now I've got everything pinned on, and it took quite a while to do that, but I wanted to make sure I had everything down securely. So now I'm going to just start dabbing on the paint, and I did test this paint already on another piece of fabric just to make sure it would transfer all right. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep dabbing this on until I have the entire top of the dress covered. So I finished painting the stencil. I think it turned out okay. There were definitely some places where I had to be really careful, like some of these thin areas over here. You need to be really careful not to get the paint under the stencil. But overall, I think it turned out okay. When it dries, the fabric paint will look like this. So I'm going to let that dry for a few hours and come back to that, and we will take it off and see how it turned out. So overall it didn't turn out perfect, but it's not too bad. It's definitely acceptable. You have to keep in mind we'll be seeing it from a distance. This is kind of close up right here. And there will be some more details in there as time goes along. We need the gold ring, and I'm going to be doing some touch-ups on this as well to make it look a little more even. I've gone over with some pink paint around the edges for a little bit more detail and kind of hoping to make it pop out a little bit more and just to clean up some of the edges. It is still drying and I'm still going to work on it a little bit more, but you can see the end result starting to show through. Now you can see what it looks like with the blue gem in the middle. The ring around the outside that is currently white will be gold. Right now that is just the mold that is drying, and then I will recast that in resin and paint it later. So now I've got the top of the dress complete, and it looks like this. So you can kind of start to see what it's going to look like. All the ruffles and everything. So now I have the top of the dress pinned back onto my dress form so you can see what it will look like with the bottom. And soon I will be attaching the gem. I hope everybody's enjoyed my progress on this dress today. I know it doesn't look like I did a whole lot on it, but really it took me about 6 hours to cut out the stencil, paint the design on, and then go back over it by hand.